Eddie was on his way back to his own stand when he noted that, across the midway, the blonde at the root beer booth was staring at him, as if noticing him for the first time. Then, catching his gaze, she quickly turned away and returned to work. But come midnight, closing time, Eddie was startled to find the blonde standing at his counter, asking, "Your name's Eddie, right?" Yeah, that's right." "See, I've got a good memory, just bad manners." She smiled sheepishly. A girl gets so many come-ons in this business, she starts thinking every guy who looks at her cockeyed is a wolf you've got to beat off with a stick, and I was having a bad day, too. Sorry. "Oh, well, that's okay," Eddie said magnanimously. "My name's Adele Worth. I'm on my way over to the sideshow. We're putting together a little party. You want to come along?" Eddie was surprised but pleased. "Sure." "It's potluck. You got anything left over?" Eddie filled a big bucket with cotton candy and another with popcorn. Adele cadged a tub of fries from the hot dog vendor. As they made their way to the sideshow tent, Eddie asked, "So, how long you worked here?" "2 seasons, but it's a summer job. I'm really a movie actress." Eddie tried not to sound incredulous. "You are?" "I was in a bunch of two-reelers when I was a little girl. Fort Lee used to be the motion picture capital of the world, didn't you know?" Eddie had to admit that no, he hadn't. "I haven't done any pictures in a while," Adele admitted. "The directors say my eyes don't photograph well because they're so light. I'm waiting for Technicolor to become standard, then I think they'll be an asset." "I think your eyes are beautiful," Eddie said. "Or was that a come-on?" She laughed. "Probably, but I'll take it as a compliment instead." Her real name was Amanda Seibert, and her husband, George, was the sideshow's inside talker. Amanda was usually a featured performer at Coney Island, but Adolf Schwartz, the sideshow manager, lured her to Palisades for the season. "I was born in Jersey City," Amanda told them. "I got a soft spot for the Palisades." Adele said, "I like your act, how you joke around with the audience." "Nobody likes a sad fat girl, honey. I'm not some skinny film star like Vilma Banky, and I know it, so why not have a laugh about it? Besides, what do I have to be sad about? I probably make more money than Vilma Banky. I've got a wonderful husband, and I can eat whatever I want." "And you're a star," Adele said, with noticeable envy. "Star hell! I'm a whole galaxy," Amanda laughed.
"I'll run it past Saul Abrams. He'll love it. Jack would have loved it, too." A shadow eclipsed Rosenthal's bright mood at the mention of his brother, who had died from Parkinson's disease last year. "I was sorry to hear about your brother," Tony said gently. "I was out of town. I didn't hear of it until I got back." "You know, I didn't think it would be this hard, running the park without him," Rosenthal admitted. "He was in pretty bad shape the past few years. He wasn't that actively involved. But I'd been working alongside him for almost 60 years. He was always there if I needed advice, or to just listen to me blow my top over something. I feel like my right arm's been cut off," he sighed. "And I'd hoped one of his kids might want to take over Palisades after we retired, but none have any ambitions to run an amusement park." "What about your niece, Anna?" "Her least of all. She's been doing it as long as I have, and I can't sell Palisades to just anybody. A place like this, it's like a living thing. The way people interact with it, how they think of it. For kids like you who grew up around here, it's always been a part of your lives. It's personal. Sell it to someone like Walt Disney and it's no longer the same park. I want it to be the same, to go on living after I'm gone. We're at the top of our game now, Tony. Palisades has never been more popular, more famous. What's wrong with wanting that to go on? Nobody wants summer to end.